The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Frontenac, Kansas. It's Friday night. The lights are on. Can mean only one thing. It's time for some Trojan football. Your Trojans will take on the undefeated in the CNC Frontenac Raiders. Do not believe they played Columbus. So we're going to come over here with a game with huge implications to district play. We are guaranteed into the playoffs, but we need that number 3 seed. This is for third or fourth in the district. We do not want to travel down to Columbus. Tuck, I'll bring you in. Just give us a little bit of oversight on that.
Dale, I agree with you. The last place we want to go is down to Columbus, and not that, we couldn't beat Columbus on a night. Everything went really well for us and halfway bad for them. But, why take the hard route? So let's play our rear ends off here tonight, and there may even be a score or something in there, Dale, we got to win by, but the boys just need to go out there and play football, and you can't control what's out of your control.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with Community National Bank Pregame Show. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
I used to need a nerd to help me with all my internet problems. The internet is not working.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
The internet? Why am I not getting my email? But now I have Crocan high-speed internet, and my internet just works. With Crocan fiber optic internet, I have all the speed I need and a connection that won't let me down. Larry, come on.
You don't need a nerd, you need Crocan.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. We are on the Community National Bank pregame show. Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. We're going to go ahead and get the coach's interview brought to you by Farm Bureau. Coach Philpott is working to put the Trojans in position to succeed, and that is what agents at Farm Bureau can do for you. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, they're here to help you plan for what is to come and protect what matters most and invest in your future. Get your game plan together at Farm Bureau. Give them a call at 620-724-4213. Once again, a little bit hard to hear me, but you can hear Coach quite well right here on Girard Sports Live.
The Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. It is time for the pregame show brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Coach Philpott is working to put the Trojans in position to succeed, and that is what agents at Farm Bureau can do for you. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, they're here to help you plan for what is to come, protect what matters most, and invest in your future. Get your game plan together at Farm Bureau. Give them a call at 620-724-4213. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
Glad to be here.
Coach, great win at Iola. Exactly what I think the Trojans needed to get back on track and get a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, it was a good win. Came out and executed. Wasn't really sloppy here, both sides of the ball. Defense played very, very well. When you win your game and the ball was thrown a lot, we were able to stop the run pretty well and didn't give up too many big plays in the passing game. And offensively, we just kind of executed and were able to run the ball like we kind of wanted to. And kids made some adjustments on the fly when they started making some defensive adjustments, and we were able to kind of just go with it and keep doing the things we've been doing. And, it was a good win. It was good to see our kids kind of play hard for the whole game together.
Coach, maybe one of the first games that we've seen the Trojan line pretty well dominate, and we were able to run the ball up the middle, and that set up a lot of things.
Yeah, it starts off a couple things inside for us, and we were able to get some movements, communicate the fronts, and where we're supposed to film those things. Our backs did a really nice job of making cuts here and there. Just there's subtle cuts inside that we rep every day, but did a really nice job, all three of them. And quarterbacks did a nice job reading things, and we blocked well on the perimeter. And so it was, we were able to get a couple passes in there that sprung us, but it was a good all-around team effort. And it starts when we get things going inside. If we can do that, then we're going to be better off for the day.
Coach, I want to bring up one little thing as a alumni and as a proud Trojan supporter. I wanted to comment about the discipline of your kids. That game kind of got out of hand, and some of the actions of the other opponents. It would have been easy for some of our kids to be undisciplined and kind of go with the flow there. But I want to tell you thank you for your lessons to the kids and talking to the kids. But, that's just part of a game, too. When things start getting out of hand and the other team gets a little frisky, you got to be disciplined.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit at halftime. We kind of got in the middle of it, just for some couple kids. And, just talked to them, the point of the game it was, we're in control of this thing, and we got next week to play too, so don't think stupid. Be smart. We've always talked about, hey, it's what you do between the whistles, and they'll get chipper and mad and try to take shots if you're beating them on the field and beating them on the scoreboard. Nobody likes that, so don't lower yourself to their game and have some class when you're winning.
Coach, we got Frontenac tomorrow night. We go to Frontenac, and it's a pretty big game.
Yeah, it's definitely has playoff implications of where everybody sits. Not sure even how it's going to pan out. What you got to do, there's so many things with this year, especially, but with the 4 teams in the district and points and averages and everything else equations they got to figure out. But we know it's going to come down. It's going to have a merit on where everybody sits. Frontenac came off a loss. They probably feel like they shouldn't have lost and didn't play very well. So I'm sure they'll be hungry for it to get back at it. We definitely feel like, we had some flaws last year when we played it, but shot ourselves in the foot. And last year really doesn't matter, but those are some lessons lessons you can learn. We got a lot of kids coming back from that team that we just need to go out and take care of ourselves and don't let the moment be too big for us and just give everything you got and no more, and that'll be enough. And, I think our kids have a good week's practice and focused in a little bit and pay attention to details. And so hopefully we can do those things and be physical and set the tone of the game that we want to.
Coach, looking at the little bit of film that I can pull up, and I think we match up well. I think they have a decent defensive line, a defensive offensive line, but they're kind of anchored by the Blair kid. He's a junior there at tackle, and I think they run behind him well. But they do throw the ball decently too, so they got a little bit of speed out on the outside.
Yeah, they got a nice bunch of kids. I don't know if they're as big all the way across the front as they have been, but they've got some really nice athletes. They're young in some spots, but athletic. The quarterback does a lot for them as far as kind of extending plays, and throws a nice ball. Strong kid, strong athlete. Really have to do a good job of getting people there to him and getting down, tackling legs and tackling hips, and not letting him extend things and make things up as he goes. But they're fundamentally sound in a lot of ways. They do a good job of kind of giving you different looks, making you kind of prepare for a lot of things. So we kind of try to narrow that down to what's their base, what they're trying to get at, and don't get caught up looking at all the window dressing, but really focus on our keys on defense and just kind of play our game and don't get caught looking at things you're not supposed to be looking at.
Coach, we'll wrap it up here, but what are some of the keys to this game for the Trojans to be successful?
Take care of the ball on offense, be physical, establish a run game, and then defensively it's be fundamentally sound. Read your keys, fit together, tackles one, be resilient. I think they're probably going to get a couple big plays, but how do we fight back and not let things snowball? We did a really good job of that last week a little bit of times. That's going to be important for us this week as well. It's kind of been somewhat of a hamstring for us. We kind of get caught up thinking about what just happened instead of, all right, let's go back at it again and try to fix it.
Coach, as always, I want to thank you for taking the time and go get after him.
Thank you.
Ben Dale Sharman setting down on the Farm Bureau Financial Service pregame coaches interview. We'll be right back with Community National Bank Trust pregame show along with the area.
When I wake up in the morning, love, sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. We are on the Community National Bank pregame show. It is time for the look at the area matchups brought to you by Diskin Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue, downtown Girard. Diskin offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. Learn more, contact Diskin's Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. Tuck, what do you got?
Dale, I've got several matchups, and I'll try to focus on the ones that involve our district or the district close to us here who we've been matched up against. We got Columbus and Caney. We've got Parsons and Cherryvale, Prairie View, Anderson County, Baxter and Galena, Burlington and Iola. Some other matchups around the area might be of interest to some folks are Field, Kinley, Coffeyville, and Fort Scott, Chanute, Lebec County. Looks like Riverton and Colgan, Southeast and Fredonia. Those are a few we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the night.
Well, let's talk just a little bit about our district and the district that we're going to play. We are in District 2, so the Galena games, the Caney Valley Columbus game, that is huge because if Caney Valley would knock off Columbus, Columbus would drop to the number 2 seed, I believe, because Galena would take over the number 1 because, no matter what, Columbus has got the number 1 seed because they got head-to-head over Galena.
I think you're right, Dale.
But 2 and 3 can swap out, and that's huge for this game's implications because we will either play the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed. So that could be a huge game there, whether Galena wins it or Caney Valley. So if Caney Valley would go ahead and knock off the Columbus, then we would play more than likely the number 2 seed. And that's who we want to go to. We would be on the road no matter what next week. So make sure you guys pay attention to the broadcast and to Facebook. We'll get it out there as soon as we can on where the matchup will be next week. And looking around the area, what's your other favorite pick there, Tuck?
Oh, boy, Dale. There's several you mean about in our district or what exactly do you mean, Dale?
Yeah, just what's the game that stands out to you?
That Columbus Caney game, I think probably has more riding on it probably than anything in District 2 or District 3. I think Anderson County and Iola are pretty well eliminated from our district. Not exactly sure about the other district. I think Parsons and Cherryvale are pretty well eliminated, but I don't know. There's so many different scenarios. It's pretty easy to get lost.
You're talking about that Iola-Anderson County game. They will turn around and play each other again next week.
Yeah.
Just for a consolation game.
Yeah.
To get their 9th game in. So that's kind of an odd matchup there. You're going to play them last in the district and then turn around and play them right back again. So just something a little bit different, and let's go on to the keys of the game. Coach Philpott had mentioned a little bit, but the keys to the game brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, truck, van, or SUV that is right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see the full selection online at evansmotors.net. Tuck, what do you got for keys?
Well, number 1, don't worry about all that rigmarole we were just talking about, the playoff standings, who's going to play where, and this is talking to our players. It's fun for us dads and parents to worry about it. Take care of this game. Do your best in this game. Go out and win it. Don't worry about what you can't control. Everything will fall into place how it's supposed to be. Our offense, we've got to score our offense, not total points. Our offense alone needs to score 21 to 28 points tonight. We need 250 yards of offense if we're going to have a shot at winning this game. Maybe, 1 turnover, maybe 2. Anything past that, I'm afraid you're fighting a losing battle. Line of scrimmage, you hear a lot about Frontenac's line of scrimmage. They were pretty highly touted, but I think ours is pretty good too. So whoever neutralizes the line of scrimmage, I think, is going to have the best chance of winning. Defense, keep doing what you've been doing. Did notice a couple times last week against Iola, we almost got burned on a few deep play action passes. And I'm going to bet we're going to see a few of those tonight. So we were in great position early in the season. Last Saturday, we were out of position a little bit. So we got to clean that up. Number 4, win the special teams battle. No disasters, kicking or receiving. Got to be clean.
Those are pretty good keys to any game you're going to play in life. Don't worry about what you can't control. Take care of what you can and move on down the road. Tuck, we're going to go ahead and step away for one more break. We'll be back with the Community National Bank pregame show. We'll be back with the starting lineups and your kickoff down the road right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hello, let me sell you a car. You need a car. I work for Evans Motors, so please Please let me sell you a car. Come on, let the boy sell you a car. Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please? He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing. Can I go on vacation with you?
Girard Medical Center now offers both outpatient pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation services. Our approach combines physical therapy, respiratory therapy, behavioral health, and nutrition to help you become more fit and active.
With cardiac and pulmonary rehab, we want to focus on lifestyle changes. We provide people with education to help prevent further events.
Each treatment is unique to the individual patient because at Girard Medical Center, we care for our communities one patient at a time. Call us at 620-724-5126.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
We know everything in here. We know it all.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Beautiful night, Tuck. Boy, I'll tell you, you can't get any better than this. 40 in the 40s, a little bit of a slight breeze, and it is definitely football weather. It is time for the starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, and Eva Vietti will have you looking your very best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. Tuck, starting lineups.
I'm going to start off with the Trojan offense. At quarterback, you're going to see Caden Lawlerman, number 11. You'll also see Luke Nigaman probably rotating in a little bit. Running back, we kind of do running back by committee. You'll see Ethan Merrill taking handoffs at tailback, Zach Davis taking handoffs at tailback, Alex Kester sometimes. Wing backs, you're going to see Connor Oliveira. You're going to see Mason Huebner. You're going to see Bo Harris. Wide receivers, Caden Harrison, Logan Thomas primarily. Maybe a little bit of Gage Davenport up front on the line at right tackle. D. Weideman, right guard Eli Tucker, center Gabe Shireman, left guard Zach Shindo, left tackle Cordell Saran. Gabe Shireman's our long snapper. Place kicker's been Garrett Humble, holder Luke Nigaman. Kickoffs has been Luke Nigaman or Ethan Davidson. Punter Luke Nigaman. The Raider defense, sorry if this isn't exact. Strong safety number 1, Dawson Lapping. DN number 4, Alex Story. DN number 11, Landon Dean. Looks like you got 21, Brady Stanley. Maybe it's some strong safety. Mario Mangini will be playing some corner. Storm Nix is a D-back. Dylan Inch, linebacker. Lane Franklin's a D-lineman. Cruz Blair's a D-lineman. Gustavo Herrera's a linebacker. Colin McCartney is a free safety. Flip things around there. And for the Raiders on offense, Colin McCartney, number 5, is their quarterback. He'll be taking the snaps. You got number 1 and number 11. Number 1, Lapping. He's a wide receiver. Dean, number 11, is a tight end. Stanley, 21's a wide receiver. Running backs, you got Storm Nix, Mario Mangini. Dylan Inch, number 55, is on the line. Lane Franklin, 56, is on the line. Trenton Hessong, 58, is on the line. Cruz Blair and Gustavo Herrera also up front. Trojan defense up front, nose guard, number 74, Eli Tucker. Our interior defensive linemen are D. Weideman and Gabe Shireman. Linebackers, Caden Harrison, Caden Lawlerman, Brecken Troike, Mason Huebner, Jared Buckle. Corners, you're going to see Gage Davenport, Zach Davis. Back there at safety, you're going to see Luke Nigaman.
Your starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. Good shot there of the Trojans. We got 6 minutes to go before game time. We're going to step away for one more break. We're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Time to get to know you. If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Of Trojan Athlete. Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from go time here in Raider Country. Tuck, last final thoughts.
You know, Dale, it's you look at the records and they're not too far apart. A lot of people were surprised to see Frontenac's record like it was this year. They're a good football team, but you know, crazy things have happened to both teams in some games. Dale, I think we're in for a dogfight.
I think we are too. I think it's going to be a nice matchup between the two teams, and you know, I think the main key to Girard is containing their quarterback. Their quarterback extends the play a lot for them. I think you contain him, do your job, don't try to do any more than your job, and contain him, turn him in where he needs to be turned in, cut him out when it needs to be cut out. But it is time for the opening kickoff. The opening kickoff is brought to you by Laird Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Laird Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family members a beautiful ceramic piece, or maybe even take some classes from Laird Ceramics. Give them a call, 620-724-8442. Looks like the Raiders will kick off to the Trojans. Back deep is Harrison and Davis for the Trojans.
I guess we missed the coin toss, Dale. I sure didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. Maybe they do it electronically or something now.
Zoom. They zoomed
it, yeah. Looks like Jamison will kick off for the Raiders.
He's kind of a squib kicker, isn't he, Dale?
I believe he is. I haven't seen him kick it deep yet. The Trojans standing at the 15-yard line, awaiting the kickoff from Jamison. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't kick deep either, because all year long we've been close to breaking one loose. Looks like the ball's teed up at an angle. 'Cause 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 And they will pooch kick it. It will land at about the 25, be picked up there. And Harrison will make one guy miss and be tackled up at the 38-yard line. Nice return for the Trojans. So the Trojan offense will come out, start the game off. Look like Harrison's a little bit gimped up after that return. Lallman will come out as quarterback to start the game. Lallman will break the huddle. Trojans need a good drive to start off the game here. Frontenac in a three-man will send Oliveira to the top of the screen, fake it, roll out, and Lallman is going to get away from one, almost picked off, and he was chased down by backside, number 61.
Cruz Blair was putting the pressure on him. And, that was a pretty nice play action we had, Dale. Good rollout by Caden, but it was well defended in the secondary.
Bring up second down and 10 for the Trojans. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, tight. Lallman out of that pistol set. Send Oliveira in motion, turn. He'll fake it, pitch it to the outside. Oliveira's got a little room. He's across the 50, 45, 40. Down 30, all the way down to the 22-yard line. Great block by the outside there, Tuck.
That was, and we've been missing that all year, and that was a tremendous block, Dale.
Great pitch there by Lallman, last-second pitch, and Oliveira turned it on the Jets. Looks like they'll get all the way down to the 22-yard line.
They hit that downhill, man. He was flying.
We'll send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Lallman out of the pistol. Turn. Hand it off up the middle, and he'll gain of about 2 yards on the play. Looks like Blair was there to make the tackle after a short gain.
So that's what we need him to key on. We need to hit that. We need to get 2 or 3 yards every time, and we need them to focus on that.
So bring up a second down and 8 for the Trojans. Send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Send one in motion to the bottom, turn, hand it off. No, pitch it to the outside. It's open. Turn it up. There he goes. Huber will get across the 15. Looks like going to be short just by about a yard. Let's bring up third down and 1. That was a nice run by Huebner.
That was. Mason planted his foot and got upfield. Nice read by Caden Lallman. Couple nice pitches early on.
So bring up third and short for the Trojans. I think you're in 4-down territory here anyways.
No doubt.
We'll break the huddle. Send Thomas to the top of the screen. Send one in motion, turn, and Lallman's going to keep it himself. He'll have plenty for the first down. Nicely done by the Trojan offensive line. Good surge there for the first down.
Nice hole. Caden easily got that first down 3 or 4 yards right up the gut there.
Will be first and goal. Ball right on the 10-yard line, maybe the 9-yard line. Hard to see them stripes from up here.
Well, they definitely dropped the marker, so we're inside the 10.
Send a single receiver to the bottom, single to the back. Turn, pitch it to the outside, and he will turn up, maybe get a yard. Just missed block there.
Yep, that same play, Dale, we broke big earlier. We just didn't quite get the same block we got earlier.
You got to seal off that defensive end, but that's probably who we're reading on first. So we'll bring up a second and goal, ball on the 9-yard line. We'll send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Send one in motion, turn, and it will be a pass, and going to be underthrown. Boy, if that was in stride, that's 6 points for the Trojans.
Yep, that was nice play action. I don't know if I've seen that play all year, Dale, but if Mason keeps running and we give it a little bit more air, that's 6.
That's 6 for sure. It was wide open. The defender was on the inside of him. So it will bring up third down and goal for the Trojans. Sorry about the shaking, but that's just the Frontenac crowd bouncing in the stands.
And it doesn't take a whole lot to shake us up here.
No. Construction might need to be looked at a little bit. Turn, hand it off. No, pitch it. Yep, handed off up the middle and nowhere to go. He'll be stopped, maybe a loss of a yard on the play. Bring up 4th down for the Trojans. So 4th and goal on the 10-yard line. Trojans need to pull something here.
You know, you gotta get at the end zone to do. I mean, there's no first down, so you're going to throw a pass to the end zone. If they pick it off, not that big of a deal. Just don't let them return it.
Just don't let them return it. Single receiver at the top of the screen. Lallman out of the pistol. Turn. He'll drop back, look, survey it. Backside, underthrown, and just can't get to him. Boy, that was open, too. Trojans will turn the ball over on downs. Darn it, Tuck.
Yep, we drove down there, man.
That was the opening drive the Trojans needed. Now it's time for the Trojan defense to stack up here.
So, hey, you know, they are down on their 10. Time for the defense to stand up and get the ball back with good field position.
They'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit if you can. See if we can get the whole thing. He is way down on the bottom of that screen. Single back. Send one in motion to the top of the screen. Turn. Just going to be an outside, and these Trojans are there to stack him up. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Nicely done by the Trojan defense. Look like Lallman there for the tackle.
Looks like he lost a yard, Dale.
Say they're going to gain 1 on the play.
Oh, boy.
Good spot for the Raiders. 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders. They'll break the huddle, send twin receivers to the top of the screen this time. Single down to the bottom. Single back behind. Out of the shotgun. He'll turn. He'll roll to his left. Fire. Ball too high. Incomplete. Bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Raiders. Ball just right through his hands on that. Nicely thrown ball. Who'd you say their quarterback was there?
Colin McCartney.
McCartney.
Yep.
I'm not able. I'm watching the screen as you guys are at home. A little bit of a press box issue.
It's hard to see. We're a ways from it here, and it is a bit hard to see. But
they'll rotate one D-line or offensive lineman out. They'll split the wide receivers to the top, to the bottom. Single back behind. McCartney will take the snap, turn, and he'll look to throw long. He's got a guy open, and it'll be overthrown. I think we had a guy back there. Could have maybe just went and got it.
Yep.
But that'll bring up 4th down and 9. And the Raiders going to have to punt here, Chuck.
Yeah, I've got to. And that was a great defensive stand. You know, they passed the ball 2 out of 3 times. One of them kind of went through the guy's hand. Good coverage on the other one. So good start right there.
Yeah, Kester set up correctly, yes.
Kester back to return for the Trojans. He will stand on the 48-yard line. Snap, and he'll get it away. High end over end, and it will bounce. Everyone get away from it, and we'll take over on their 40-yard line. Pretty good field position for the Trojans to start this drive.
Yep, that's what good defense does for you. And, you know, kind of a sour taste because we didn't score on that drive, but hey, we'll take this.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Ball right on the 39-yard line, just across the 40 there. Looks like Lallman will come back out for the second series as well. The Raiders have gone to a 4-man front, try to stop that outside pitch. Lallman, the quarterback, single receiver to the bottom of the screen, send one in motion, turn, and he's going to keep it up the middle. He'll gain of about 2 on the play. Caught from the backside there.
Yep.
Just got to seal that block off.
So positive yardage. You know, we want to get 2 or 3 every play with the quarterback, or anytime we run that dive and then hit them big ones to the outside.
Got to suck them in, make them put 8 in the box, and then go from there. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans. They'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom of your screen. Lallman with one running back behind him. Turn, drop back, looked, fire, and it's going to be through the hands of Harrison, just a little high.
So pass coverage has been pretty good on both sides.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Trojans.
Dale, I'd like to see that little pass across the middle right here to one of them wing backs. I think that'd be, especially if they bring a little pressure up the middle, I think that's going to be there.
They'll break the huddle. Send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Wallerman will take the snap. Straight drop. Now he'll roll to his right. Fire it. And it's going to be caught by Harrison. He's going to be short. Be 4th down and about 2 yards for the Trojans. I think you go for it here, Tuck.
I think you do. You hate to not get it and give up the field position, but what are you going to get? Maybe 10 yards on a punt?
Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Send one in motion. Now they'll reset. No play clocks at the end of the end zone, so just watching for that ref in the backfield to raise his hand. Take the snap, turn, fake the handoff. Nope, they will hand it off, and he was not going to get it, I don't believe.
No, I think he's
going to be about a yard short. So it will turn the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 31-yard line.
There was a hole there, but we didn't hit it.
Starting 3, defensive line, Shireman, Tucker, and Weidman for your Trojans. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. Now they'll walk another one out. No backs in the backfield. This is where your quarterback has to be held. They'll turn and fake the handoff up the middle. He'll go. Gain of about 4 on the play. Wow, going to give him a heck of a spot all the way up. Looks like gain of 6 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Raiders.
That was just flat quarterback dive, wasn't it, Dale?
Delayed dive. They'll send a single receiver to the top, single on the back. Split backs beside McCartney in the backfield. Turn and hand it off to the outside. Going to make a guy miss. And watch out. Ball is still up, and he'll cut it all the way down to the 40-yard line. Trojans missed an opportunity in the backfield to stop him for a loss.
There's no misdirection play. I watched them run last week sometimes on film. They pull the 2 backside linemen and lead with it, and it's usually pretty successful.
Boy, you just got to blow that up. If you're that defensive end, you got to make a pile right there, make him bounce it. They'll go to the I back under center, first time, single receiver to the top of the screen. Turn, hand it off, first guy through, and not a whole lot there, maybe a gain of a yard or 2 on the play. Going to say a gain of 2, almost 3 on the play.
That Nick's on the carry.
First guy through. Nick's 22?
Yeah, 24, I believe.
24? So Trojan defense needs to stand here. They'll break the huddle. McCarty will have 1 back beside him. Send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Turn, drop back, look to throw, and through the hands of his intended receiver, number 22.
I believe that was Mangini who they were targeting there, Dale. Couldn't complete it.
Bring up a 3rd down and 7 for the Raiders.
Big play right here.
Trojan defense needs to stand. Need to get a little pressure on him.
It's tough to do, with that 3-man front. Unless you're bringing 1 or 2 linebackers, it's a tough task, but it needs to happen.
Send twins to the top, twins to the bottom. Walk him in tight. Now single back behind is Nix. He'll turn and fire it quick. He will be caught and wrapped up right there, but he'll squeeze forward for the first down. Looks like they're trying to strip the ball. Just need to make a sure tackle for bring up 4th down, but they'll get the first down for the Raiders.
So that was Dean, the big tight end, on the reception there, and he is a big target.
1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 29-yard line. Nix will come out for the Raiders. 4:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Send twin receivers to the top. Single back behind. Nope, going to be split back. And he'll roll to his right. Look to fire it, and incomplete. Had a guy wide open in the back of the end zone.
A little pressure that time came from the middle. Quarterback was rolling out. 2 left-handed quarterbacks, Dale, in this game.
That is right. Big Dean will come off for the Raiders. 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 29-yard line. Looks like they gained about a half yard on that spot now.
Oh, probably.
Single back behind McCarty. Turn, hand it off up the middle, and wow, he is stopped. Short gain.
Troike came up and hit him that time.
So 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders.
37 for the Raiders.
So nice job filling by Brecken. 3rd and 7 now. We got to get a little heat here.
Can't give McCartney time, and this is where he's dangerous. He's got some wheels if he gets loose on the outside. Got to keep him contained. Linebackers need to fill. McCartney will break the huddle. Send twin receivers. Nope, single receiver to the top. Have split backs on both sides of him. They'll get the snap and a little cross-buck action. Miss him in the backfield, but they'll wrap him up. It'll bring up 4th down. Gain of about 1.5 yards.
Nice job, Zach Davis, Caden Harris, and Jarrett Buckle all kind of teamed up on that tackle.
4th down and 5 for the Raiders. Big play here for the Trojans upcoming. Raiders in no hurry. Once again, the play clock's at the end of the field's not working. The one on the east end of the field is working, so the one on the west is not. Trip receivers to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. McCartney out of the shotgun, single back beside him. He'll stop, turn, and look upfield. They're going to go long, and it will be incomplete. The Raiders will turn it over on downs. Nicely done by the Trojan defense.
That was. We had good coverage back there. It wasn't a bad pass. It was right on the money, but we had 2 guys back with him, so big play by our defense right there.
So 2 punts we've seen, 1 by each team, and now 2 turned over on downs. Well-played game so far by the Trojans. 2:23 remaining here in the first quarter. Nigaman will come in as quarterback. Single back behind him, 2 receivers, top and bottom. Send one in motion, turn, and he will fumble the ball. And Raiders say they have it. Nope, going to say Girard keeps it. Boy, Blair was there before he even got the handoff.
So we lost about 6 on that play.
Loss of 6. Bring up 2nd down and 16 for the Trojans. Going the wrong direction.
2nd and 16. Ball hit 19 for the Trojans.
That is the fear you run into running 2 quarterbacks. He hadn't taken a snap all night.
Yeah. Cold out, kind of a big game.
Send twin receivers to the top, bottom of the screen, single to the top. Nigaman take the snap, toss it to the outside. It's there. If he gets a block, he's got it. He'll cross the 30 up to the 35-yard line.
Zach Davis on
the play. Run. Boy, he'll gain 15 of the 16 he needed. Bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Trojans. Nicely done there.
And we've got to be able to get these 3rd and 1s. You know, it's a good line on a good line, but it's a battle of wills. You need to double team a guy right here and run right over their behinds right here.
Nigaman will get the play call. In the backfield is Davis. They'll walk 6 up. They're in bears. Turn, fake the handoff, turn it upfield to get to the outside. And he's not going to make it. He's going to be about a half yard short. Fourth down and a half yard, Tuck. What do you do?
Man, Dale, it's, I think you go.
I think you go for it, too.
I think you go.
Quite honestly, I think you just walk up there, get under center, tap the center on the button, just quick snap it, and go.
I don't know how much time's on the play clock, but I let the end of the first quarter run out if I can and, talk about it.
15 seconds left. Looks like they're going to drop back in punt formation. Sharman will snap to Nigaman.
We're going to take a timeout, I think.
Timeout going to be called on the field. We'll take it with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Both teams been dreadlocked back and forth. Whew, Tuck, fourth down and a half yard.
Dale, I say go. We've had a strong punting game the whole year. A lot of times Nigaman's gained 40, 45 yards on a punt. I don't know. I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer here.
Got a crosswind at his back, so he will not be kicking into the wind. But they will drop back in punt formation. They'll send number 22 back.
That's McGinney, I believe.
McGinney back to return the punt. We have not ran a fake all year. Sharman will snap it. It is a fake, and it is to Troyke.
And that's a first down.
First down, Troyke. Nicely done by the Trojans. First fake of the year. And that is how the first quarter will end. We'll step away. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans just pulled off the very first fake punt of the year. Good enough for a first down. Nigaman's still in there at quarterback. Single shaver to the bottom, single to the top. Davis as the running back turn, handed off to him, and not much there. Maybe a gain of a half yard on the play.
Dale, through that first quarter, I had the Trojans about 74 yards offense, Frontenac about 53 yards, so pretty even as we had the ball a little bit longer.
So second down and 9 for the Trojans here to start the second quarter. Nigaman will send one in motion, turn, toss outside. He's got to make two guys miss, and he can't do it. He's going to lose a large number of yards on that play. Outside containment broke down.
We've had pretty good success on the outside in the first quarter, but, man, we have got to get to where we can get some yards up the middle, or they're just going to shut that down.
3rd down and 14 for the Trojans. Nagum will break the huddle, send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Davis, the running back behind him. He'll straight back drop, survey, and break down. He'll cut to the outside and look at pull it down. And gain of about 10 on the play. Bring up 4th down and 5 for the Trojans.
That's one dimension Luke gives you when he's in there. When he gets out of that pocket, he could move. And, he gained about 10 yards there, one miss away from a first down.
Trojans will punt this away this time. I don't blame them. 4th down and long on your own side of the field. Sharman will snap. Niggeman back there for punt, and he will be punting into the wind. Back deep will be McGinney. Snap is good. Kick is away. Low end-over-end kick. And Sharman there to slow him down. And a host of other Girard Trojans will get there to make the tackle. About the 32-yard line is where Frontenac will take over.
So not a bad punt. We've seen Luke have better ones, but it's a cold night. Ball's probably not real live, so hey, but they're starting on their end of the field, so we'll take it.
1st down and 10 for the Frontenac Raiders.
Looks like we've rotated the secondary defensive line in.
Which isn't a bad thing. Give the starters a little bit of breather. Have I-backs behind McCartney. Turn, hand it second man through. He'll make it break to the outside. He'll cross the 40 all the way up to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 15 on the play. Going to give him to the 47-yard line.
Well, the starters are going back in after that one, Dale. But you did have that Busby, Cordell, Saran, Zach Shindo were out there on that play.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. McCartney will break the huddle. Looks like single back. Nix behind. Twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Out of the shotgun formation. Turn, hand it off. He'll make one cut up the middle and nowhere to go. Maybe a gain of a half yard on the play. Looks like Tucker and Weidman there for the stop. Bring up a 2nd down and 9. Dean will come back in for the Raiders.
So, we've kind of seen Frontenac kind of get conservative and start pounding the ball a little bit since their first drive.
We'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top is Dean. McCartney out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap, roll to his left, turn, look, fire wide open through his hands. And they're just giving him too much cushion there.
Yeah, they are. That's a couple passes we've seen go through their hands, and lucky for us because they've had, like you just said, Dale, 4 or 5 yards cushion a lot of times.
3rd down and 9 for the Raiders upcoming. Pretty evenly matched game so far here. 3 minutes into the second quarter, no score.
I'd say right here you want to probably watch for number 11. I'm going to guess Dean's probably going to be one of his favorite targets in these situations.
Dean will go up top, twin receivers at the bottom, twin in the back. Empty backfield with McCartney. He'll drop back, roll to his left, and be pressured to the outside. And
nice job by the Trojans. You had Troy, you had Tucker back there, so.
No intentionally grounding. Troyke had a hand on it. That will force the Raiders to punt. First time we've had great pressure on him, and that was a stump by Troyke.
Yep, and Brecken did a good job. He got blocked pretty well at the line of scrimmage, but he kept his feet and kept with it and put some pressure on him.
Trojans will rotate, punt return back in. Kester back for the Trojans.
We've seen Alex do some great things back there.
Frontenac's going to fake it to the outside, and he will get loose. He won't have enough for the first down, though. Great job by the Trojans. He's going to be 4 or 5 yards short. Trojans will take over there. Nicely done by the special teams.
And Dale, I could not see who made the tackle. 20, Drake Brooks out there on the tackle. Great job, Drake Brooks. That's a way to get your name called right there.
Nice job, young man. Way to be aware on a fake punt.
Doggone yellow numbers, I tell you.
Hard to see them. Trojans will take over on the 46-yard line. Negaman will be the quarterback. Tight receivers on both ends. Single back behind Davis. Turn, hand off up the middle, and he will gain about a yard on the play. Boy, just can't turn sideways when you hit that hole. You got to turn it upfield.
Yep.
Gain of about a yard. You get through that line, you need to put your shoulder down and run. 2nd down and 9 for the Trojans. Great shot there down the line. You'll be able to see single receiver to the top of the screen. Send one in motion. Negaman down the line. He will throw it. It'll be caught. Be close. Who was the receiver?
I think that was Schubner.
Was that Schubner?
Yeah.
Bring up a 3rd down and a long 2, maybe a short 3 for the Trojans.
Pretty big battle on the line of scrimmage. We got some horses going against each other up there.
Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Big play here upcoming for the Trojans. Single receiver to the bottom of the screen, run it all the way out, will be Thomas. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off. Nope, going to keep it. Turn it upfield. Good job by Luke Negaman. He'll get 7 yards on the play. Good enough for a Trojan 1st down.
That was an excellent keep by Luke. Kind of an excellent fake and a cut. Great run.
You got an injury to one of the Frontenac players.
That's Clay. Jameson's a little bit shooken up on the play.
We're going to step away for a break. You're watching Trojan football as they work on him right here on Girard Sports Live.
Now more than ever, Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Jameson helped off the field, injured Raider. 1st down and 10 for the Trojans. Single, twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Negaman, the quarterback. He'll send one in motion, turn, hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it. Pitch to the outside. It's wide open. 30-yard line, and the ball's on the ground. He was down. Nope, they're going to say turnover, and you can't turn the ball over. That was Harris on the carry. Gosh darn it. Wide open. Just got to hang on to the ball. So that is the first turnover of the game.
That was a beautiful option, too. Beautiful dive, beautiful pitch. You know, he just got hit. He didn't see it coming. The ball squirted up.
McCartney out of the shotgun, single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Nix is the running back beside him. He'll turn, and it's just going to be quarterback keep to the outside. Watch out. He's got some speed, and he'll turn the corner. Have to be turned back in. He'll gain out 11, 12 yards on the play, and that's what happens when you get that defensive end hooked. Frontenac faithful giving their opinion on the whole ordeal.
That's good for a Frontenac Raider.
So 12-yard gain by McCarty on the quarterback keeper.
We can give up yards between the 20s. So.
McCarty will break the huddle. He'll go out of the split back set. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Trojans in that three-man front. Snap, fake the handoff, a little confusion to the outside, and the Trojan backside nicely done along with Nigaman, I believe. Nope, Hubner. Can't see the numbers. No way. Gain of about a yard on the play. Bring up second down and 9 for Frontenac.
Good job by our line that time.
Kester.
We made several piles up there, and we were able to clean it up.
Bring out second down and 9 for the Raiders. They'll send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Sweat blacks beside McCarty. Snap, fake the handoff, straight drop back, pressure coming. He'll have to roll to his left. Now he's going to pull it down, and he will be tackled there for a gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up third down and 5 for the Raiders.
I think that was Gage Davenport, Ethan Merrill. That was really pretty good defense. They were sitting there in coverage. As soon as he started coming, man, they came up there and broke down and made the tackle. That's solid defense by the defensive backfield.
Bring up third down and 6 for the Raiders. Nicely done by the D-backs there by the Trojans. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom, twin to the top. Dean, watch out. He's down here at the bottom. Big receiver for the Raiders. Turn. He'll look at it. Now down the sidelines. He's wide open. Nope. Kester's there to almost pick it off, but it hits the ground. Wow. Thought he had it there for a second.
So another fourth down.
Fourth down and long for the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought Alex had that. Alex thought he had that, and he almost tipped it up in the air. Frontenac almost caught it. So, I mean, I'm going to say if Alex comes down with that ball clean, he's got a little bit of a return there.
I think he does with the speed he's got. Frontenac will get in punt formation. A little bit deeper this time than they were last time. Snap. And he'll get the ball away. Booming kick. Nice spiral at the 25. Kester will make one guy miss up to the 30-yard line, and he'll jump forward to the 34. Nicely done by Kester. Trojan offense will take over there. So nicely done by the Trojan defense again.
That was. Yep.
Looks like Lallman will come back in at quarterback for the Trojans.
So, 4:34 left in the half. We need to have a long, slow drive and punch it in right before the whistle blows.
Merrill is the running back behind Lallman. Twin receivers at the top. Send one in motion. Turn, fake it to the outside. Turn it upfield. Got to move. A gain of about a yard on the play. Dean there to make the tackle along with Blair.
So, they're giving him about 3 or 4 yards.
They did. Boy,
than we thought.
Didn't look like that from up here.
No.
So bring up a second down and 6 for the Trojans. Lallman will get the play, break the huddle. Send twin receivers to the top of the screen. Single back is Merrill. They'll hand it right up the middle. Nope, going to be a illegal procedure against the Trojans. We're we're leaning forward.
So I think that's about the first penalty of the game, isn't it?
I think so. False start against the Trojans. I'll back them up 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd down and 11.
12 for the Trojans.
See what the Trojans can come back with here. Long will break the huddle. Send twin receivers to the top of the screen. Single to the bottom. Take the snap. Roll to his left. Look deep, and he'll get rid of it. It's going to be picked off. Oh, threw it just over the top of it. Going to be picked off by number 22, McGinney. And so that's the 2nd turnover the Trojans are going to have to deal with.
And this here, we're giving them really good field position now. That's 2 turnovers in a row, and that's flops the field position game, and that's what hurts you right there.
Might have been a choice just to pull that ball down and turn it upfield and get what you can. Trojan defense needs to stand here. 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line for the Raiders after the turnover. Frontenac will send 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Stack 2 in the backfield. Hand it off. He'll turn it upfield. Going to be stopped there by Troike. Gain of about a yard on the play.
Good job, Brecken.
After the 30-yard line, they have another player down in the back. Nope, he's going to be up. He's going to be all right. So 2nd down and 10. I'm going to say no gain on the play. McCarty will get the play from the sidelines. Still zeros on the scoreboard for both teams. Just under 3 minutes left here in the first half. They'll send a single receiver to the top of the screen. Dean, the tight end, stacked tight at the bottom. Turn and hand off, and he'll have to make one guy miss, but nope, not going to make the second guy miss. D. Weidman there for a nice tackle for a loss on the play.
Great read by D right there. You know, he saw what was happening, and he crashed down in there and wrapped him up. That's huge.
Loss of 4 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Raiders. That Trojan defense been on point tonight, Tuck.
They have been. You know, they've been out there quite a bit. You know, it starts wearing on a guy after a while.
Third down and 14 for the Raiders. McCartney will go under center, single back behind him, double tight. Turn, fake the handoff, roll to his left. He's looking downfield, pressured. Now he'll pull it down and be tackled by Sharman from the backside. He'll gain about 4 on the play.
Nice pursuit by Gabe. Real good pressure, Dale. Did you see who that was with the initial pressure that flushed him to Gabe?
I did not.
Oh, man, I didn't either, but we had good pressure on him. That's what we got to have.
Bring up 4th down and 11 for the Raiders. Ball on the 33-yard line.
I'd say we'll see a timeout here. You know, if I'm Coach Smith, I'm going to let it run down. I'm going to take a timeout, then I'm probably going to go for it. I mean, why not?
Yeah, with under 2 minutes, almost down to a minute left here in the first half. And they get the ball back in the second half to start the second. So now a timeout going to be called, nicely called there, Tuck, by the Raiders. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. 1 minute to go here in the first half.
What do you think is going to happen right here, Dale? What kind of play they're going to come out with?
I honestly think you're going to see a pass to Dean right here, out in the flats, and make him get it turned up. Trojan defense needs to stand here.
I saw him run a hook and ladder against Prairie View. I'd watch for that right here. You got a wide side of the field.
Trip receivers, perfect setup for it. Send one in motion the opposite way. Turn. They'll look for it downfield, and it is wide open and down to the 2-yard line. Wow. They caught backside circle route over there. Trojans need to stand here. Ball on the 2-yard line. McCarty will break the huddle. Under center, double tight, single receiver at the bottom of the screen. Send one in motion. Turn, hand it off up the middle. Nowhere to go. Stop. Stop for a loss on the play. Nicely done by the Trojans. 29 seconds left.
Yeah, why is
the clock stopped?
That's ridiculous.
Was there a timeout called? They scored.
Oh.
Wow, didn't see it.
Could not tell.
They're going to say Frontenac scored on it. I didn't see it. So,
well, what is going?
Now a timeout going to be called on the field.
Did you see a touchdown signal?
I never saw a touchdown signal. I never saw nothing.
Boy, I didn't see it, Tuck. We'll take it with them. We'll regroup. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live. We got bigger issues. Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Trojans down 6-0. On a quarterback keep, they're going to say by McCartney. 29 seconds left in the first half. They'll send out twin receivers to the top of the screen, single to the bottom, send one in motion, turn, hand off to the outside, and he will get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Frontenac will go up 8-0 here with 29 seconds left here in Frontenac.
You can give that touchdown to the 2 turnovers.
That's exactly it, Tuck. The 2 turnovers there gives Frontenac the short field. So, Trojans with 39 seconds left. I think you just down it here, Tuck, and go into the
Yeah, you're going to come out. You're going to have to come out and play defense beginning of the second half. Raiders get the ball.
Frontenac will come out on the field. Back deep will be Harrison and Davis for the Trojans. Number 56 will kick.
That's
this time.
That's Lane Franklin.
Franklin will kick for the Raiders. Franklin will approach, and a pooch kick straight up in the air.
Catch it.
And Troike will have it. He'll make one guy miss, make two guys miss. He's still on his feet, and he'll get up to the 40-yard line before he's tackled. Girard will take over there with 23 seconds remaining here in the second half. Lallman will come out as quarterback to end the second half, or the first half. Trojans down 8-0 with 23 seconds left in the half. Lallman will break the huddle. Take the snap, fake the handoff. Nope, he's going to hand it off, and nowhere to go. And that is how the first half will come to an end. 11 seconds remaining. And they're going to let the clock run down. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with the halftime show. Brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agriculture needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. You're watching Trojan football, down 8 here at half, right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard Trojans, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
I used to need a nerd to help me with all my internet problems. The internet is not working.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
The internet? Why am I not getting my email? But now I have Crawcan high-speed internet, and my internet just works. With Crawcan fiber optic internet, I have all the speed I need and a connection that won't let me down. Larry, come on.
You don't need a nerd, you need Crawcan.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans trail by 8. We are on the halftime show brought to you by GN Bank. It is time for the Eye on the Game, brought to you by Kenara Eye Care. Thanks to the support from their community, Kenara Eye Care has nearly doubled their space and extended hours. With locations both in Pittsburgh and Girard, Kenara Eye Care is the clear choice. Make your appointment by calling 620-235-1737. Tuck, just an overview of the game.
Dale, this is an even game, very evenly matched game. Both teams with stout defenses, with a little bit stagnant offenses, if you will. And the difference in the game right now is the 2 Girard turnovers. That's the whole thing. Pretty equally matched teams.
Well, that's exactly my opinion on this game. Boy, you take 2 turnovers away, both times Girard's driving. The turnover by Harris and then the interception thrown by Lallman. Both of them positive plays. Just need to clean up the turnovers, and I think we're right back in this. Girard Trojans came out and made a nice drive at the very first drive of the game, and then stalled out deep into Frontenac territory, and then Frontenac turns around and has to punt the ball to us, and we fake a punt, and they fake a punt, and just back and forth Girard goes. Evenly matched game, and a great game here in Frontenac. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be back with the GN Bank halftime show. We'll have a look at the stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services when we come back right here on Girard Sports Live.
hours to fit your schedule. And with the thanks to your support, Kennard Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kennard Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do-it-yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. We're on the GN Bank Halftime Show. It is time for the Halftime Stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan that meets your needs. Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Services a call in Girard, 620-724-4213. Tuck, what do you got?
Dale, what I've got, at the end of one, Girard was up 74-53 in yardage. There was no turnovers. There was no penalties. End of the first half, I've got Girard at 100 yards, Frontenac at 130. Girard's had one penalty against them. They've turned the ball over 2 times, and that's the complete difference in the stats right there, is that Frontenac's had the ball more. They've been able to move the ball more because they've had it. 130 to 100 on yardage.
Tuck, anytime you give another team 2 extra possessions, it's hard on that defense to expect them to shut them out completely. That offense, again, just a little stagnant. Had good drives going, but just fall short, and they just fall apart. We get down in the red zone. So,
yeah, Dale, real honestly, our outside option game has been pretty crisp tonight. We've had quite a bit of success on it, We get down to the 9-yard line in the first drive, and then the drive down here where we had the fumble, it was going to be 1st and 10 at the 22, and, they're just tough to stall out.
Those are the halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Let's take a look at, do you have any extra scoreboards brought to you by the Market 120?
Yeah, I've got some scores, Dale. Columbus is up on Caney 33-0 in the second quarter. Prairie View up on Anderson County 24-0. Lebec County was ahead of Chanute 6-0. Not sure of that one. Parsons was up on Cherryville 13-0. Colgan, I believe, is up 20-0 on Riverton. That's all I've got in so far.
A lot of shutouts here at halftime, brought to you by the Market 120. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan Football on Girard Sports Live.
And operated Jason Lehman. And if you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Calls service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Calls Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans trail 8-0, and we're about ready to start the second half here in just a second. Tuck, what do the Trojans need to do to get back in this game?
Dale, I'm going to go back to my keys to the game that we talked about before the game started. I said max of 1 turnover, maybe 2. So we're already there. Come out, and you played pretty good football the first half. We got to finish drives, and we can't turn the ball over anymore. And we're still in this game with a pretty good chance to win. Our offense, like I said earlier, has been pretty crisp. We've just had some untimely turnovers. Everything else is looking pretty good. You can't, when you're on defense the whole time, you can't expect the defense to hold them out of the end zone the whole game.
No, Frontenac is a good team. They are talented, and their quarterback's a very talented guy. You've kept their receivers, which is a huge part of their game, non-existent.
Yep.
Well, they've got, 3 passes total in the first half. So the Trojan defense has to stand up, has to keep playing hard. But you know what? That's a lot to ask for 4 quarters.
It is, and got 2 good coaches going against each other right here. And, it looks to me like they've done a good job. Frontenac's done a good job scouting our passing game. They've had good coverage on our passing game. They've been kind of ahead of our guys. I think we've caught them by a little bit of surprise running the option to the outside. They've kind of shut down the dive up the middle. But, on the other hand, our defense has played real well. The only big play we gave up was the 40-yard pass there at the end of the first half that, circle route that the kid got lost in coverage right over the middle there. So no complaints on defense.
We're step away for one more break. We'll be back with the third quarter. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Dinner? Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car. I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans trail 8-0 here to start the second half. Tuck, just a back and forth game here.
It has been, and hopefully we're going to catch a break here in the second half. Maybe hit a big play or something, get back in the game. keep running it, boys. Keep running, be crisp, take care of the ball, and everything else take care of itself.
Good shot of your Trojans there, getting warmed up, ready for the second half. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Wilbert Signature, your victories are awarding moments at Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. New owners Greg and Missy Scott are excited to build on the 30-plus year tradition of Wilbert's, known across the area as the premier shop for sports awards, medals, custom engraving, plaques, trophies, gift items, corporate awards, and so much more. And with cutting-edge equipment being added, Wilbert's is poised for another successful 30 years. When hard work needs recognized, trust Wilbert Signature Awards and Engraving. Find them on Facebook and at wilbertawards.com.
Big city flavors, small town charm. That's C4 Coffee House and Country Store on the Square in Girard. The beautiful decor and country chic design is elevated to the next level with the delicious coffee and wide selection of boutique items. Handmade creations and hidden treasures can be found throughout the store. And of course, the selection of drinks and tasty treats is endless. Make C4 Coffee House and Country Store part of your daily routine. Find them on the northeast corner of the square or visit them at facebook.com/espresso self.
Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car? I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car from me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes. Then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
And welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans getting ready to kick the ball away to Frontenac. They'll get it first in the second half. Just need to continue the defensive stands that we've made, and the offense has to get going, Tuck.
We do, and if I'm Coach Smith and the Raiders, I'm going to come out getting the ball. I'm up by a full possession. I'm probably going to throw in a little bit of trickery this first drive, because if I can get up 2 scores, that's going to be a pretty hard thing for the Trojans to come back from.
Trojans will kick the ball away for the start of the third quarter. Trojans kicking team getting out there, huddled up right now. I'm not opposed to an onside kick after we seen Nigman's kicks the other night.
I'm not either.
Get him up in the air, get Troyke running right in front of it. And
what do you have to lose?
Your Trojan defense has shown they can stop the Raiders other than one play. Camera guy opposes it, but that's why he's on the camera and doesn't have a headset. So here comes the Trojans out to kick. Looks like Nigaman will be doing the kicking for the Trojans. Big shout out to everybody out there watching. Want to tell everyone to stay tuned tomorrow. We will have the Sub-State girls volleyball, 3A Sub-State down in Galena. I will travel down to Galena. Thank you to the Booster Club for sponsoring. There is a Acacia fee. It was all picked up, so big thank you to the Booster Club. We'll talk about that here later. Luke will approach and kick the ball away. Deep kick. It will land at the 15-yard line, be taken by the Raiders. Middle, and wow, what a hit right up the middle it was. Can't see the numbers.
I can't see at all who that was, Dale. Whoever that was, nice hit, nice contain.
Nice hit there by the Trojan defender. Girard will come out in the three-man front. The Raiders will come out, twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Dean, far bottom. Snap, turn, just going to be a outside bootleg by McCartney, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4. And that was just a straight bootleg.
Yep, he got a few yards on the deal there. Pretty good contained by the defense. Again, I can't see who's in on the tackle on that side of the field. I'm sure it's our corner over there.
Bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Raiders here to start the third quarter. They'll split them out. Twin receivers at the top, twin at the bottom. Single back behind him is Nix, it looks like. Out of the shotgun, McCarty will take the snap, turn, fire. Dean to the outside. He'll make one guy miss. The Trojans are there to tackle him, but not before. He'll gain about 11 yards on the play, all the way up to the 41-yard line, and that's the cushion that the Trojans are giving him.
Yep. Pretty good tackle after the catch. He's a big, strong kid. Pretty hard to bring down one-on-one in the open field.
1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 41-yard line. Send single receiver to the top of the screen. McCartney will go under center. They'll overload the top, turn, hand off to the upside. He'll make 2 guys miss, 3 guys miss, and gain of about 6 on the play. Now a flag in the backfield. I believe it's going to be a holding penalty, Tuck.
Good. That'd be the first penalty all night on Frontenac.
Holding against Frontenac. That will be the first penalty against Frontenac.
Great job on the defense turning that run back in, but when they did, we had several kids run right past him that could have cleaned it up. Man, you got to keep your head on a swivel and be looking for that.
So it will be a spot foul. We'll back them all the way up to the 31-yard line. So it'll bring up a 1st down and 20 for the Raiders. They'll spread them out. Single receiver at the top of the screen. Single back behind McCartney. Turn, hand it off to the outside. He'll make 2 guys miss. And now he'll gain about 5 yards on the play. Sharman and Troike there for the tackle. So bring up 2nd 15. McCartney will come back from the sidelines. He goes to the sidelines, gets to play every play. They'll send twin receivers at the bottom of the screen, single to the top. No one in the backfield, turn, and they'll fire it to the outside. Look at the cushion. He'll make 1 guy miss, and that's what they're looking for. Gain of about 17 on the play. There's a flag out there on the field. About going to have to be a face mask.
Face mask or offensive pass. I don't know.
That is the 3rd penalty we've seen all night. It's been a pretty clean game. We'll see a face mask against the Trojans. So that will back the Trojans up.
So that's going to add on, the spot foul, so that added about 5 yards to the play.
Yeah. And that's the problem, given that much cushion.
They're making us pay.
Make you pay for it. Bring up First and 10, ball on the 42-yard line for the Raiders. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom. Single to the top is Dean. He'll turn, roll to his left, and he will get rid of it. Pass through the hands of the intended receiver. Intended receiver was number 22.
Mangini, I believe.
Mangini.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. Trojan defense had a little bit of pressure on McCartney there. Second down and 10. McCartney will break the huddle. Have a single back beside him. Twin receivers to the bottom. Singles to the top. Trojans in that 3-man front. Turn, and he'll just turn it upfield. Make one guy miss, and then a nice tackle there by Hubner, I believe.
So that was just a downhill veer option, and Alex kind of came on a blitz, but came a little bit too hard and couldn't get to the quarterback.
3rd down and 5 for the Raiders. Trojans need to stand here.
Yep, big play. You know, you're probably in 4-down territory for Frontenac.
McCartney will break the huddle. They'll send Dean to the top of the screen, along with 2 other receivers. Trips to the top, single back beside McCartney. Snap, turn, throw it to the outside, and he's got a wide open lane. Gain of about 9 on the play, and he just made that one guy miss.
Yep. Yeah, you don't tackle them right off. They've got too much space out there.
And that was just a little screen to the outside. Made the Trojans pay for it. He's a big man. You gotta wrap up, gotta tackle in the open field. So 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. Raiders driving here. Send twin receivers to the bottom, Dean to the top of the screen. And it's just going to be a McCartney keep up the middle, and he's got plenty of yards. Now a hold going to be called on Frontenac. I'm not going to say if it's a hold or if it is a personal foul. I believe it's going to be a personal foul. Nope, holding against Frontenac. That's going to be a spot foul that'll negate the whole big play.
You know, and I think they've kind of hit something there with that speed option they're running. They're just running at a veer. There's a hole there.
So it will bring up 1st down and 20 for the Raiders. Trojans get a break there. Frontenac leads it 8-0 here with 7:36 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Send twin receivers to the top, Dean to the bottom of the screen. Send one in motion, fake the handoff, cross buck coming back the other way. Pretty good, nicely defended by the Trojans. Maybe a gain of a yard or 2 on the play.
And I'm trying to call out who's tackling people there, but I can't see.
I'm putting in for the jersey removal.
I think we had Troike. I think we had Buckle.
So it will bring up a 2nd down and 18 for the Raiders. McCartney will break the huddle. They'll send single receiver to the top of the screen, single receiver to the bottom. They'll be in the offset eye beside McCartney. Now send one out of the backfield. Turn, fake it to him. They're looking deep, and they got a man wide open. And they're going to say no flag on the play.
What are they wanting a flag on? There was nobody within 15 yards of the...
Well, I think it was...
The offensive guy shoved it.
Yeah, the offensive guy grabbed a hold of Davis, I believe, shoved him down, and then went on at the top of the screen. 3rd and 18 for the Raiders.
Good thing that was a little bit overshot because he had smooth sailing there.
He did. So big play here for the Trojan defense. Needs to stand tall here.
And they broke the huddle with 12.
Yep.
And they broke the huddle with 12. So that will back them up even more. illegal participation.
Yeah. Yep.
So that will back them up 5 more yards. Bring up 3rd and a mile and a half for the Raiders.
You know, it's probably 4 down territory. You got it. You can't let anybody behind you here. You got to keep them in front of you. Contain.
Watch something out of the backfield, the old hook and ladder, something. 3rd down and 24 for the Raiders. Drop back pass. And there's a hold screen pass to the middle. He's got some room. He'll make 15 yards of it back. Bring up 4th down and 9 for the Raiders.
I guess the hold was too much right in front of that official right there. He couldn't see it or something. I don't know. Tackled the cornerback who was blitzing.
So 4th and long for the Raiders. Trojans need to keep everything in front of them here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't go for it all right here and catch the Trojans sitting on their heels.
You know, you've got to come up. You can't give them that cushion right here.
You got Dean to the top of the screen, twin receivers to the bottom. Turn, roll to his left. He's looking. He'll fire it deep into the end zone and caught for a touchdown.
Yeah, I just said we can't let anybody behind us. That's just what we did.
McGinney with the touchdown for the Raiders. McCarty put the ball right on the spot.
Yep, that was a beautiful pass.
In stride. Fourth and 9, and the Raiders went for it all. They get it. Trojan defender wasn't able to keep up with him. Frontenac will go for 2. They'll go double tight, single receiver to the top. Twin, now Dean in motion. And they're going to say there is a false start against Frontenac.
You know, Dale, that drive, look how long they've taken off the clock on that drive. That's been the longest drive I've seen in quite a while.
Yep, only 5 minutes and 5:45 remaining here in the third quarter. So the ball will be moved back to the 7-yard line. They'll send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Dean at the top of your screen. McCartney will take the snap. Ball's on the ground, and he'll lob it up in the air. Nope, going to be batted away. And the 2-point conversion is no good. So the Trojans trail by 14. We're going to step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Franklin to kick off for the Raiders. Last time, just a straight up in the air kick. I look for him to do the exact same thing. Ball is angled a little bit to the top of the screen. Harrison and Davis back deep for the Trojans. Another little pooch kick. And Troike will return it again. He'll cut up the middle. He'll cross the 35 up to the 40 to 45 and be tackled by the kicker before he crossed the 50-yard line. Nice return by Troike.
Good job by Brecken. If he gets past that kid out, he's probably still running.
So 1st and 10 for Girard.
So we've got to come up with some offense here. We've got to.
Merrill in the backfield. Lolleman will send one in motion, turn, and he'll hand it off to Merrill. He'll gain about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans. Trojans need to sustain a drive here. You got to score on this one.
You do.
2nd down and 7 for the Trojans. Single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Merrill in the backfield. Turn. And he'll fake it. Hand to Lallman will keep it himself. Gain of about a half yard on the play. And that's just too slow.
Yep.
Too slow developing there. He's got to turn it upfield and cut it to the outside. Merrill just stopped in front of him.
There was running room there. I mean, there's running room there. We're just too slow getting to it. And
3rd down and 6. Long 6 for the Trojans. Ball on the 47-yard line. Lallman will get the signs from coach. Break the huddle. Send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Merrill, the running back behind Lallman. Snap, straight drop back, throw over the middle, and it's going to be overthrown. Intended receiver was Hubner, and he was open. Bring up 4th down. Going to have to go for it here, Tuck.
Yep, back's kind of up against the wall here.
Lots of time, 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, but the Trojans got to get something going here. They'll break the huddle. Single receiver to the top of the screen. Send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. 4th down and 7. Throw it over the middle, and it's going to be batted away by McGinney. Pass was a little bit behind him. So the Trojans will turn the ball over on downs.
Well, the last thing we needed right there was a 4 and out.
Frontenac will take over, ball on the 48-yard line. Trojan defense has been on the field about all night.
Yeah, ever since the first quarter, I'd say our defense has been out there 85% of the time.
Frontenac will hustle to the line, single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Single back beside McCartney. He'll take the snap, keeper to the outside, and he'll make one guy miss. Now a nice tackle there by Lallman. Nope, going to be Troike. No gain on the play.
Good job by Caden Harrison there. He got in the backfield and kind of disrupted things, and Lallman cleaned it up.
Three minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Frontenac will break the huddle. They'll go out of the eye back position. Dean to the bottom of the screen, the receiver. Turn, hand it off, second guy through, and nowhere to go. Nicely done there by Troike on from his linebacker position.
Brecken having a stellar night, and he has a stellar night about every time we go out. He's really good at filling them holes quick.
3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. Once again, can't let anybody behind you here.
No. They've Frontenac's really been pretty sharp in their passing game in the second half. And they're going to let the clock run down.
They are going to let the clock run down
take
and
a TO.
take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're watching Trojan football. Trojans trail 14-0 here with 2:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard Medical Center's bariatric program has made extraordinary changes to many people's lives.
Before surgery, I was having a lot of problems just walking. That was the main reason for doing it, and just to feel better, to be able to enjoy life. Dr. Latchman and her team are fantastic. I really feel like I've been given a second chance at life.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans trail 14-0 here in the third quarter. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Frontenac took the timeout. Third down and 10 for Frontenac. McCartney will huddle them up. Now a break huddle. Twin receivers at the bottom. Single receiver at the top is Dean. McCartney out of the shotgun. Send one in motion. Fake the handoff. And he'll be flush from the pocket. And now he will gain about 4 yards on the play. He just pulls the ball down and gets what he can. Yep. Nothing open.
It looks like they're punting. I'm kind of surprised about that, Dale.
Well, with a 14-point lead, why run the risk?
Yeah.
Try to pin Girard back as deep as he can. They took the flag away, so I can't see how the wind's blowing. Back deep for the Trojans is Kester. Snap is good. Gets the ball away. And a knuckler, and a ball's on the ground.
Alex
I think he got back on it. Probably a good decision to go up and get the ball so it doesn't roll down. But they will take over at the 24-yard line. Tuck,
I think so, Dale. Yeah, if not, that's real close.
So the Trojans will take over 1st and 10. And they're going to bring Lawman back out for the finish the third quarter. Just under 2 minutes to go. We'll send Thomas to the bottom of the screen. Merrill is, nope, I think Kester's the running back. Can't see. Turn, hand it off. Nope, he's going to pull it. Now pitch it on, ball's on the ground. And he didn't look to see where the ball was at. And that defender was on the pitch back before the ball was even pitched.
Pretty lucky the defender didn't just take it out of the air.
2nd and 12 for Girard, ball back at the 22-yard line.
So, 2nd down and 12 for the Trojans. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off, and a gain of about a yard on the play. He'll get up to the 25-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Trojans.
3 on the play. 3rd and 9 for Girard. Ball at the 25-yard line.
I believe Kester was the running back there. Got what he could.
Yeah, I think he got three, maybe 4 yards on that carry. Good effort.
Send twin receivers to the top of the screen. Single to the bottom. We have not targeted Thomas all night. Take the snap, turn, look, and it'll be a middle screen. Going to be picked off, and he'll return it for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders! Touchdown, Dylan Inch.
Dylan Inch will intercept the ball that was batted up into the air and return it for a and there's going to be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the kickoff, I believe, Tuck, for celebration.
Yeah, I think that'd be right, Dale. I didn't see what he did. I was too busy looking at the floor, shaking my head. No, they're going to assess it. I think, is it our choice if they assess it now or the kickoff?
I think it is. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Frontenac is the signal.
You know, being a defensive lineman, Dale, I can't blame the kid for celebrating. It's not every day a D lineman scores a touchdown.
I got one of those penalties once in my life, too.
Yep, them refs, none of them must have been defensive linemen.
Look at them, all thin and tall.
Yep.
You know they weren't in the trenches. Trojans down 20-0 here with 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Is that the third turnover, Chuck?
Yes.
Turn, snap, sweep it to the outside. He'll turn the corner and will not get in. The score will stay 20-0 here with 26 seconds remaining. I'm going to step away for a break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
And we're going to come out. We're going to run.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Frontenac leads it 20-0. And another turnover there, Tuck. Another score. Just turnover-plagued year for the Trojans.
Yeah, and it's you're in a hole now. You can't come out and run the offense you've been running all season and all game now. There's no way you can. You got to come out. You got to hurry up. You got to take some chunk plays. If you don't do that, you don't have a chance.
So they will kick the ball away from the 25-yard line. And they will kick it deep all the way to the 35-yard line. And the Trojans will bring it up to the 50-yard line. And that's where the Trojan offense will take over.
Ball brought out to the 50-yard line. First and 10, Girard.
Nagin will come out as quarterback. I would look for a hurry-up offense the rest of the way out here for the full fourth quarter. I don't look for the Girard Trojans to huddle back up the rest of the game. Looks like Merrill is the running back behind Nigaman. Turn, hand it off. And no gain on the play. Bring up a second down and 10 for the Trojans. And that is how the third quarter will come to an end. We'll come back with the fourth. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Frontenac leads at 20-0. Start of the fourth quarter. Trojans got to get something going offensively.
Second and 10 for Girard.
Second and 10 for the Trojans. Last update, 47-0, Columbus over Caney Valley.
Columbus is the number one in that region for an area.
Turn, drop back, look, throw it deep, and just underthrown. And Harrison gets up a little bit slow on the play.
That was a nice play action. Caden had him beat. Luke just put it a little bit short.
Put a little bit too much air on it. Third down and 10 for the Trojans. Harrison comes up a little bit lame on the play. Nagman will break the huddle. Need to get 10 yards here, gentlemen. Single back. Now Frontenac will walk up everyone in the Box, turn, pitch to the outside. He'll turn the corner. He'll get 6 on the play. Maybe.
Now they're going to give him about 3.
I'm going to say he stepped out of bounds early.
Well, at least we got out of bounds.
Wow. So it'll be 4th down and 9 for the Trojans. He must have run a long ways down the sidelines before. We're a long ways away from it. 4th down and 9 for the Trojans. We'll send twin receivers down to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Nagel will take the snap. Now he'll throw it downfield. He's wide open, and it will be caught and drug out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Nice pitch and catch. Hubner, I believe, is the recipient.
I believe that was, Dale. He caught the ball. He got out of bounds. Look at that. 35 yards. We get out of bounds.
Nagelman will break the huddle. 11:34 remaining here in the 4th quarter in the game. They'll break the huddle, send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off, up the middle. He's got room. Merrill will break it loose, and that's going to give him 6 for the touchdown. Trojan touchdown. Get on the scoreboard finally here in the 4th quarter. Nice run by Merrill.
That was a beautiful run, and you know what set that up is we've been spreading them out a little bit the last few plays.
Nice blocking up front, and the Trojans will kick the extra point. Being down by 14 right now. On to do the kicking is Humble. Snap. Kick is blocked. Came off the end untouched. So 20-6 is the score. Your Trojans finally get on the scoreboard here in the 4th quarter. We're going to step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
You're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space. Look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. 11:15 remaining. Trojans down 14 here in Frontenac. Tuck, you onside him?
You know, I really don't think you have a choice, Dale. Frontenac gets the ball back, they could have it for 5 minutes.
Everyone get up and make some noise for the kickoff.
Davidson's kicking for the Trojans. He'll boot it up in the air way deep. And out of bounds it will go. They'll get the ball on where it goes out of bounds. And good idea, just too far down the field.
Nice kick. I mean, I like the height on it. It was just a little bit wide. We had guys down there just a little bit too far to the sideline.
So the Raiders will take over with good field position. Take over at the 39-yard line.
First and 10, Frontenac falls at the 38-yard line.
Trojans need. They'll say they'll move it up to the 43-yard line.
Frontenac falls at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at Frontenac. Break the huddle. They'll send single receiver to the bottom of the, or single to the top of the screen. Twin to the bottom. Turn, and he'll just take it to the outside. And a gain of about 7 on the play.
McCartney on the carry. He got 7 on the play.
Bring up a second down and 3 for the Raiders. Trojans need to catch a break, need a turnover, need something.
Yeah, we were hitting them for some 0 negative yard plays the first half. We got to get that back.
They'll go double tight. 2 backs behind him. So turn, hand it off to the second guy. And how is that not a hold? First down for the Raiders. Going to say he got across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Raiders. Ten minutes, 33 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Twin receivers at the top. Tight end tight. McCartney will take the snap, turn, hand it off up the middle. Nowhere to go.
That's what we need. Good job, Gabe Sharman.
Gabe Sharman with a nice tackle there for the Trojans. Bring up second down and 10 for the Raiders.
You got to try to keep them in them longer yardage situations. I mean, they're in 4-down territory already. You know, we can't give them no 2nd and 3, no 3rd and 2. It's got to be 3rd and 10.
Frontenac will break the huddle, send trip receivers to the top of the screen. Dean to the bottom of the screen. Single coverage down below. Take the snap, turn, and he'll fire it out in the flats. And it's going to be a big gain for the Raiders. Gain of about 14 on the play. Just outside the 22-yard line. So first down at Frontenac. And that cushion is another play right there where that cushion comes in big. Double tight, turn, handed second guy through to the outside. He'll have to cut. And now they'll call the holding penalty on the Raiders. Outside contained man was getting held. He couldn't get away from him. So that'll back up the Raiders 10 yards.
Holding against the Raiders.
Bring up a first down and 20.
You know, we got to take a few chances here. We got to blitz a backer. We got to drop them in the backfield.
Just 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the contest. Trojans got to get a turnover here.
We've got to disrupt something here and make something happen. You can't just let them, 6-7 yard chunks down the field.
McCartney will break the huddle. Send Dean to the bottom of the screen. Twin receivers to the top. He'll take the snap, roll to his left, and will throw the ball wide open. There is McCarthy. Nope, number 5. Sorry, Tuck, didn't see the number.
That's Mel McCartney threw the pass, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is the number? Number 8?
Yeah, number 8. That's Ty Gates, I believe.
Coming off the field.
6, Ty Gates.
Yep, 6. So that was good for 17 yards for the Raiders. Brings up a second down and 4 for them. Ball at the 15-yard line. I formation, turn, handed first guy through, and he'll make one guy miss. Bring up a third down and 2. Pretty good job there by the Trojan defense to hold them to 1 yard. Under 8 minutes to go here in the contest. Trojans need a big stop here. Well, if I'm the Trojans, I'm watching Dean at that tight end position.
You bet. 3rd and 2. I mean, take a shot here if you're going to.
Out of the I formation. Turn, hand it through second.
That's all we need right there.
And they didn't get him tackled. They will now. Backside will get him.
Beck and Troikey back there with the initial contact, and then I think that was Zach Davis, Mason Huebner, D. Whiteman cleaned him up, but that's what we had to have right there.
That is a loss of about 8 yards on the play. Bring up 4th down and 10 for the Raiders, and they're content just to burn some time here. Once again, play clock on the west end not working, so we can't see it. So 4th and 10, nothing behind you, Tuck.
Nope.
No big cushions. Can't give them the. And they'll stack Dean at the top of the screen. Twins top, Twins bottom. McCartney out of the shotgun. Straight drop. Now he'll run to the outside being chased. They'll throw it up in the air and.
Yep, that's just
turnover right down. There is a flag on the play.
It's got to be a hold, doesn't it?
I think you just knock that down. You just decline it and move forward.
Yeah.
Holding on the Raiders.
That was a good job by Gage Davenport. He turned around. He found the ball. He knocked it down. He had the kid all over his back. And a great job.
Trojans need to be in a hurry with 6:39. Pregame will come out with the play. We'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Frontenac back to the 3-man front. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Merrill's got a couple yards there. Good way to start the drive. He gets through the line and then he just kind of stops his feet. He's got to keep his feet chopping and make a cut. But good 3-yard carry by Merrill. 6:15 remaining here in the contest. Send one in motion, turn. He'll pull it, turn it upfield. Nice done by Nigman. He'll cross the 40 up to the 45 to almost the 50. So he's going to step out at the 46-yard line. And nicely done by the Trojans to get around the corner and get it turned upfield.
Luke's definitely got some speed when he gets out there, and you know, that's what you got to have.
He got knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Nicely done. Boy, when he decided to turn it upfield, there was no question about it.
Yep.
Made one guy miss and got it up the field quick. Send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Take the snap. Ball's on the ground. And Frontenac come out with it. Fifth turnover by the Trojans. Frontenac's going to come away with it.
That'll do it, Dale.
First and 10, Frontenac, ball at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 for the Raiders. Boy, the Trojans, every time they get something going, just shoot themselves in the foot with a turnover.
Been the story of the season right there.
First and 10 for the Raiders. Out of the I-backs. Turn, hand it off, second man through. Not a lot of room there. Gain of about 4 on the play, though. Second effort. Nice run by the Raider running back.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Frontenac in no hurry, and I wouldn't be in any hurry either. Let the play clock run down as far as you can. The Trojans have had that happen to them a few times this year. They'll go to double stack tight down the bottom of the screen, single back, single receiver to the top of the screen. Turn, toss play to the outside. He's got blockers out there. And he's still on his feet, brought down at the 21-yard line. Good enough for a first down. And when they overload that side, you got to know it's coming that way.
Yeah, and the kids are all playing two ways. They've been on defense for the last 2 3/4 quarters. They're beat. They're bushed. You can't play defense the whole night.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. McCartney will break the huddle. Twin receivers at the top. Dean, your single receiver at the bottom of the field. Take the snap, roll to his left, and it's just going to be a quarterback keep to the outside. Nowhere to go there. Nicely done by the Trojans. No gain on the play. Troike there to break it up.
So good contain on the play. Bracken back there. Seems like he's back there every time we need a big play.
Timeout going to be called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
In names and numbers. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Frontenac leads at 20-6 over your Trojans. 4:10 remaining. Frontenac has the ball and the momentum.
Still got 2 timeouts.
Trojans need a big stop here, maybe a turnover. 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders. They'll go out of the split back. They're 9 yards deep behind the ball. McCartney will take the snap, turn, hand off up the middle. Nowhere to go with it, and I really don't think they care.
No. That was Troike and Tucker on the stop, but yeah, they're gonna burn clock. I mean, that's smart football right there.
They're down to 4:06 remaining. Another timeout taken by the Trojans. We'll just leave it right here, Tuck. Just the turnovers. You can't lose the turnover battle by that much and still be in a contest. And the Trojans have turned it over 5 times and still within striking distance.
And but you can go back to a lot of games this year. You can go back to Pratt. You can go to Logan Rogersville. Heck, you can even go to Columbus. And all those games, we got destroyed by turnover margin.
When you turn the ball over 5-6 times a game, you just can't give that opponent that many extra possessions. You take away the turnovers and look at the possession battle, and this is a 14-6 ball game.
Yep, easily.
For the Trojans to hold this Frontenac team to only scoring an extra score with that many turnovers, Trojans have done a great job.
They have. I mean, scoreboard will say different, but it's just kills you. Momentum kills everything.
They'll go to a single receiver top of the screen, single back beside McCartney. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, throw it, and he will be down.
I don't think he caught it.
They're going to say he did.
Well, the ball's rolling around down there.
Bring up 4th down and 6 for Frontenac. And so the Raiders will run the clock as far down as they can for their 4th down. And Frontenac will take a timeout this time. We'll take it with them. 3:15 remaining. Your Trojans trail 20-6 to Frontenac. You're watching it right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Frontenac, Kansas. Frontenac leads it's 20-6 over your Trojans. 3:15 remaining in the contest. 4th down and 5. Trojans have to get the ball back here.
Yeah, we got to stop them here. We at least got to go put another touchdown on the board here.
Frontenac runs up to the line. Single receiver to the bottom. Single to the top. Turn, drop. Wide open, going to be knocked down. Wow, we're lucky we didn't look backside. Trojans will take over on downs. I think Troyke gets his ball up there and knocks it down.
Yep, that was Brecken on the knockdown.
Wow, this tight end on this end was wide open. But Trojans will take over on downs with 3:11 remaining here in the contest. Trojans have one timeout left. Single receiver to the bottom of your screen. Now we'll drop back. Twin receivers. Send one in motion, turn, and Nigaman will be tackled from middle. I think they stunned the linebacker. We didn't pick him up.
Yeah, I think that was McCartney, and they were moving around a lot down there. They were putting guys down, moving them back, acting like they were blitzing backers, and we just confused our line.
2nd down and 14 for the Trojans. Nigaman will drop back and fire it over the middle. Going to be dropped in and out of the hands. Hubner, man, it was there.
Beautiful pass.
McCarty was given the pressure from his outside linebacker position. So it brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Trojans.
Run a chance of giving it right back to him.
2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining here in the contest. Send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Turn, toss to the outside. Going to be a double pass. And it will be thrown up in the air and fall incomplete. Big hit there on the running back. I didn't see who was going to throw that.
That was Ethan Merrill, I believe. A little bit late for that.
4th down and long. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining here in the contest. Trojans will break huddle. Nigaman will take the snap and drop straight back. He'll be flushed out of the pocket. He's got lots of room. Now he will chuck it down the field and will fall incomplete.
So Caden tried to come back to the pass, and he just lost his footing. His feet went out from under him.
So Frontenac will take over, ball on the 11-yard line with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. So we're looking at on the road to Columbus. Columbus with a huge win down in Caney Valley. So we will be on the road next Friday. McCartney will go under center, take snap, toss to the outside, and he will turn the corner, stay in bounds. Nope, going to step out of bounds at the 5-yard line, say 4-yard line. It will bring up second down and 3 for the Raiders. 2:18 remaining. Carney will break the huddle, bring him up to the line. Single receiver at the bottom. Turn, hand it off, first guy through. And he is going to be close to a first down. And they will say first down for the Frontenac Raiders. So first and goal.
Frontenac Raider. First and goal.
2:09 remaining here in the contest. Story of the game, Tuck, just turnovers.
Story of the season. You know, you're going to go down to Columbus, and you got to go in there with a little bit different game plan, I'm afraid.
And now delay a game on the Raiders. Minute 42. They're going to reset the play clock. No penalty. Ball went out of bounds. Not on the first down play. No, it shouldn't have. Not for sure why it was waved off.
Welcome to be the visitors.
First down and goal for the Frontenac Raiders. Be out of the I-backs. Double tight, single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Just turn, hand off first man through, and he'll get through for a touchdown. Storm Nix with the touchdown. And they will line up to go for 2. Nope, they're going to bring a kicker out, I believe, Tuck.
Haven't seen that yet tonight, Dale.
They'll line up to kick the extra point. Snap is down and kick is away. No good.
I couldn't tell if somebody got a hand on that or if it was just a low kick.
Not for sure. So minute 16 remaining. Trojans down by 20, 26-6 here in the fourth quarter. You know, Tuck, we always, it's hard not to get down. It's not hard. It's hard to think of the positives, but you got to think about the Trojan defense that was out there the whole game and nothing they can do about it.
No, you're right. I mean, you got to stay positive. It gets hard to when it's the same thing over and over and over. But you got to keep going. I mean, you got to go down to Columbus and you got to look like you got to come out and hit them in the mouth, get on top of them. You just got to keep your head up, keep rolling. That's all you can do.
Life gives you lemons. Make lemonade out of it. Frontenac will not for sure what they're doing. Ball is flat on the ground. Now they'll tee it up. Number 30 will kick, the new kicker for Frontenac. He'll kick it away deep. Troyke will get it again. He will get up to the 35-yard line and be brought down. So a minute 11 left in the contest. Trojans will take over at the 34-yard line, they're going to say. Negaman will break the huddle, send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Gain of about a yard on the play.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 for Girard, ball at the 35-yard line.
And the Trojans will huddle back up. 46 seconds remaining. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Negaman straight drop back. Pass too high for Harrison. And it'll fall incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 9 for your Trojans. We'll stop the clock with 34 seconds. This will more than likely be the last play of the contest. Trojans will snap the ball from the 35-yard line. Send one in motion, turn, pull it. He'll gain nice yardage around the outside.
The 1st down yardage.
Negaman might have the most rushing yards for the night. Might be the leading rusher for the Trojans.
I'd say without a doubt, though.
Boy, he pulls that ball. He gets upfield quick.
Mm-hmm.
One more play, 19 seconds remaining. Exact same play again. He'll keep it and gain about 3 on the play.
And that'll probably do it right there.
And that will do it. Trojans going to fall here, 26-6. We'll be right back with the postgame show. Postgame show brought to you by Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal and business needs. To learn more, give them a call at 620-670-4590. Proudly serving the community and cheering on the Trojans. We'll step away. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcmb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Your Trojans fall 26-6. Here, bring in our camera guy, our color guy, Tucker. He's headed out pheasant hunting, so we let him go early. Jess Murphy. Jess, what did you think of the game?
Well, it started out really well, Dale. We had that opening drive and got down there inside the red zone and stalled out. And our defense, I've been to almost every game. I've had to take a couple off, but the defense of the Girard Trojans is maybe one of the best defensive teams I've seen. And, man, they get a lot of chances to show how good they are because they're on the field a lot.
You know, and that is pretty much the difference in this contest is the 5 turnovers. You can't – there's no way to look around it. The Trojans just have to find a way to limit the turnovers. This was a closely – fought game right to half. Go in down 8 at halftime against a decent Frontenac team. Just the turnovers just started stacking up on us.
Yeah, like you say, just being down at 8 at half, and it could have been easily 0-0 at halftime. You know, what do we have, 2 or 3 of our 5 turnovers in that first half? The offense shows signs of being really explosive and good. Just can't seem to get out of their own way a lot of times.
We're going to step away for one break. I'm going to have you run out and yell at Coach real quick. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan Football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Rich. For more than 20 years, Call's Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call's Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done, roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athlete.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. Once again, your Trojans fall 26-6. It is time for the postgame coaches interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up.
Happy to be here.
Coach, the first half, we'll just talk about that at first here, and back and forth. We make a nice drive down into the red zone, stall out, turn the ball over, make them punt to us, and then make another little bit of a drive. We fake a punt in there, and back and forth we go. We go into halftime down 8. They score on a 4th down and long. They just get back behind us and score. The first half was a great half.
Yeah, I thought we did some nice things, and defensively, we really won big play, and we're sitting there 0-0, but had some time to maybe do something with it, but I felt like didn't want to let it escalate and try getting down and throw a pick or something and have it go bad even worse. So I was happy with how our kids played in the first half, and felt good being where we were at. I felt like what we were doing was making some plays, executing, and we just got turnover margin and not in our favor again. We got to stop doing that, and I think we see some different outcomes. But our kids played hard, and they wanted it to win this one, and kind of just because of the rivalry, I guess you could say, or the closeness. But we're still it's not over, and it's been the last couple of times over here. It's kind of been the season ender, so we got to pick up from this and understand that we still have some football to play.
Coach, and you hit the nail on the head. You just can't give the other team 4 or 5 extra possessions. The turnovers have really plagued you guys this year, but you can't dwell on it. You got to move forward. And like you said, we're going to go to Columbus, and we're going to play another game. So this season is not over by any means. Columbus takes care of Caney Valley 54-0 tonight. So they're going to be on a roll. But, you take the turnovers down in Columbus when we played them the first time down there, that's a lot closer game, and that's something that you're going to have to build on looking forward here.
Yeah, we'll have to clean some things up and take care of the ball better. We played pretty good defense down there too. Offensively we didn't do much. Going back, some of it had to do with turnovers, but figure out a way to get something done. And we played them. We're familiar with them, so we'll get some extra film from them. And we're, like I said, we're still in the hunt, and you make the tournament, survive in advance. So we're there. We may not be in the best position seeding wise, but still football to play. We got to go prepare and learn from our mistakes tonight, and try to go down there and come out with a win.
Coach, that's exactly right. It doesn't matter what your records are from here on out. It's win and move on or lose and turn in the equipment. So what your record is now, it doesn't really matter. You're going to go to Columbus and play a great ball game. So, Coach, once again, I want to thank you for coming up and hope you have a great week of practice and get ready for Columbus.
Thank you.
We're going to step away for one more break. We'll come back. We'll close it up right here in Frontenac. You've watched it right here on Girard Sports Live.
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Crawcan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers. and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crochan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crochan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crochan.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas. We're going to close it up here. Your Trojans fall 26-6 to Frontenac. Before we close it up, I want to remind everybody, Girard Sports Live will have sub-state volleyball tomorrow. It will start at 1 o'clock. I will broadcast the game in front of us. In front of our matchup with Galena. That will be the Riverton-Caney Valley matchup. More than likely, the Trojans will advance through that first round. We just took care of Galena 25-6 and 25-9 earlier this week, so hopefully we will take care of business, get down there. Good luck to the Lady Trojan volleyball team, Coach Jackson. And we will be there to broadcast at 1 o'clock, and the Lady Trojans should be on the court by 1:45. Once again, Girard Sports Live will carry that. Big thank you to the Booster Club and everybody that is sponsoring the volleyball this year. Once again, Trojan volleyball tomorrow, sub-state matchup. We're going to step away, finish up the night. Once again, Trojans fall 26-6. Everyone be safe, and God bless everybody. You've watched it right here on Girard Sports Live.
American Family Insurance, Ginny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrex Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Real, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live. You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crochan, your community technology